Hi, everybody, and welcome to Unwind and Design Creative Studio. Today, we're going to get started by working on a really cool half orange, half sun painting. Hopefully, you guys like it. So today, we're going to be starting off with our brushes. We have our large background brush, our square brush, our round tip brush, and our detail brush, which is the smallest one. We also have our napkin and our primary colors. Today, we're going to get started with our background brush. Or you know what? Let's get started with our round tip. So we're going to come in and we're going to pick up a little bit of this yellow. We're going to come in and we're sort of going to make a line right across in the middle. From here, we're going to switch now over to our square brush. From this square brush, we're going to pick up a little bit of this yellow. And we're going to start to make a half circle with that yellow. From here, we're going to pick up a little bit of red and we're going to have to go around. So again, we're going to have to go around this circle with that red and watch our yellow turn into an orange. And again, we're going back and forth, filling this in. From here, let's make sure we try to make that a little bit arched. From here, we're going to get a little bit more yellow. And now we're going to do the other side. And we're going to get a little bit of yellow and let whatever orange is in our brush mix in with that yellow. From here, we're going to get a little bit of this yellow with a little bit of that red just to make it a little bit orange, not too much. So it still looks like the sun. And we're going to start to make lines. Here's one. Here's another one. Here's another one. And we're going to do this all the way to the middle and all the way around the sun, or just that half. Next, for that orange, we're going to get a little bit more yellow and we're going to start to fill in a little bit of the center. See that? So we're going to leave a little bit of that space with the orange around and then getting a little bit of that yellow and maybe even a little bit of white. We're going to mix it inside next to the orange or inside of the orange, not next to the orange, inside of it. And we're going to make sure that we can blend all of these colors together. Hopefully your orange is still wet. If it's not, you can make your yellow just a little bit more orange to make sure that it's nice and light. I'm going to add a little bit more orange around the edge of my orange. All right, from here, we're gonna get our round tip brush and we're gonna add more white to our yellow and red to make it a little lighter. So a little bit more white to that orange. Okay, with that white, we're gonna start to add lines right in the middle like that. See that? Like a flower. Then we're gonna start to add more lines going all the way around. All right, guys. Now we have part of our orange. Next, we're gonna get our detail brush. And with our detail brush, we're gonna pick up a little bit of this white. With our white, I'm gonna turn over my orange a little bit. I'm going to come and begin to add a line going around my orange on the edge. So I'm going to start to add a white line going around. And then we're going to add lines on the side. There's one line, two lines, three lines, four lines. From here, we're going to be getting our square brush. Make sure that we wash it off. And we're going to be getting a little bit of white and a little bit of this blue. And we're going to put that baby blue in between these spaces on the sun. And we're going to do this all the way around. All right, guys, from here, we're going to pick up our square brush, pick up a little bit of blue and white, and we're going to do the same thing around the orange, except that for this, we're going to try to add a little bit more white, and I'm going to add a little bit more yellow. So it's going to be blue, white, and a little bit of yellow. And we're going to bring this all the way around. And this is your chance for you to fix your orange. If you want to make it a little bit skinnier, you don't want to make it so chunky like I made it originally, this is your chance for you to fix it. There you go. From here, I'm going to get my round tip and pick up a little bit of this white. And I'm going to start to just add some lines going around it. really, really skinny lines, almost like we dropped something in the middle of the water. See that? And we're just going to kind of go around, adding this white. Going around our orange. And there you go. Next, I'm going to get a lot of white and I'm going to make some seeds. With my orange. I'm going to get a little bit more. And I'm going to also go a little bit around my sun too. I'm going to add a little bit more yellow to my sun rays. Make them look a little bit more loose so that they don't look so straight. And you can add a little bit of white to those sun rays too. See that? So a little bit of white and yellow. We're going to start to make those sun rays a little bit brighter. Next to this, we're going to make a couple of lines and some dots. So with your same round tip brush, wash it off. Add some lines and some dots. And that's going to make it look as if it's got some sprinkles or sparkles in the water. See that? There you go. Finally, once we're done with that, we're going to get our little detail brush. And we're going to write the word sunshine. So we're going to do a big S. Or let's do the word sunny. How about that? S U N. And you can curve. You can also curve the bottom too. Look at that. N. N. And I'm using just the tip of my brush. Finally, we're going to go around. I'm going to go over it one more time, but this time with my thick brush. And I'm going to make some sides a little bit thicker. Okay. Like right here, I'm going to make the top a little thicker. I'm going to make the tummy and the bottom a little. If you want to make these words pop out a little more, you can get a little bit of this white and just add a little bit of a highlight wherever it's extra chunky. And there we go. Once you're done, we're going to pick up our detail brush and we're going to put our signature right at the bottom. And after that, you are done. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have an awesome day. And I look forward to painting with you next time. Bye.